When I was about 6 or 7, I was playing for St. Peter's as a forward, and every now and then I would fill in as a goalie. And then STL tryouts came around when I was around about 8 years old, and I decided that I wanted to try out as a goalie, and ended up making it as an alternate. So from there I just kind of stuck with it, and I just kept playing. I was always attracted to the gear for sure. I loved getting everything on. I always loved matching with whatever sport I played. Goalie was always something that I wanted to do, and it was also just being something different from playing forward all the time, getting the same stuff on, kind of changing it up and playing goalie every now and then was a lot of fun. And then once I got with it, I stuck with it. Actually, everyone on that team I'm still pretty close with. There's like a core group of kids. Four of the kids from the Brown Squares are actually on the national team this year. And then one's in the USHL, one is probably going to be in the OHL. But all of the guys were still really close. We've played together for so many years. It just kind of, that was the start of, what turned out to be a family. There's a ton of people that have helped me out, but no one like my parents. They've made sure I got to the early practices or the late practices when they have to work, or making sure I get my equipment, or taking me to Total Hockey. They've made it possible. I definitely still have the same love for it. Well, there's a lot of things that are the same when you make a big save, when everyone's cheering for you. It's the same feeling when you get a big win and everyone comes and jumps on you or comes and pats you on the back. It doesn't change from when I was 9 until now. The Tretiak invite in Russia. I got the opportunity to play in the final game, and we ended up winning against, I think the team was Tractor. But they were a Russian team that hadn't lost in 3 years, I think. It was great, and then I remember standing in line after winning with all my friends or all my teammates. We had our hats on after winning, and we were just so happy. Well, the tryout goes, it was Thursday to Monday. So we were leaving Tuesday morning, and the whole weekend I hadn't heard anything about any of the goalies being offered or had a chance to make it. But Coach Ryder told me I had a meeting Tuesday morning. So the whole weekend I was kind of freaking out, wondering, just wanted to see where I was at. But that was after we were all like ready to leave. I had already unpacked my stuff. He had handed all the goalies like a little folder, I think, of some mental toughness stuff. So he handed me that, and he still didn't say anything by then. So I was like, I was really stressed. But then about 30 minutes after, he told me I had a meeting. So I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know if that was good or bad. But he told me, and then I ended up getting offered during the meeting, and I was I was giddy. As they say, the next day is the most important. So nothing's set, nothing's over now. This is where I get the opportunity to work hard. Don't be discouraged by failure, because you're always going to fail. You're going to make mistakes, but that's going to make you a better goalie and a better person. So you let in a goal, you'll learn from it, or you have a bad game, you'll learn from it. It'll ultimately help you out.